Hi guys, this is RubberToe Assembly here with another Lifetime Shed Gable assembly for you today. I could see there the walls are already up, I believe on a 20-footer shed, and the shelf is up. I'm just going through here with a pair of needle nose pliers, the easiest way I find to remove this these burrs, plastic burrs. Makes things a lot easier. They get in the way of the screws and all that. So you do that on all the wall panels. It really helps. And then you take the already assembled gable, the wall gable I call it, because there's no header bar for doors on it, and you just drop it in there. As you see, I'm a tall guy, so I don't really need two people to do this. I've done so many. And then as one person holds it there, you insert the screws into the gable as you see there. I just do them one by one, make sure there's a preset hole in the walls or whatever plastic piece is there that you screw into. It should see, you look through the holes, you can see the pre-drill hole that the screw goes into. Once again, I have the drill torque setting on the drill set to, I don't know, medium, I guess, here, or low. If you're doing this for the first time, probably set it to low. And if the screws are going in and they're tapping out, torquing out before it gets to completely inserted inside the panels, then you want to raise your torque a little bit to a comfortable level where the screw is already inserted, but you don't want maximum torque where it just drills it right through the plastic and drills right through every piece and right out the back of the other side. I mean, that's just too much torque, obviously. So here we go with the next step, the two pieces of the wall gable. I think it shows at the end to go around when you're done building the entire shed and put these up, but see the arrows that are pointing up? Real quick, I just walk around and put them in so I don't forget later. It's a good idea. Sometimes I leave these things out because I can put my finger through these holes if I need help holding up the gable. So, poof, they just pop right in with the arrow pointing up. Piece of cake on that one. And when you put the door gables, they call it the entry gables. There's a large one and a small one. This is probably the large one, I believe, by what I'm looking at. Okay, yeah, the large one, which goes from one corner to the other corner of the edge of the storage shed. Yes, the large entry gable. And I'm showing you there the header bar, which you can flip it one way or flip it the other way. There's two different ways to do it. I got another video that shows you the two different ways. So you insert the steel tube that you've put through the doors earlier in the door assembly. Got videos on that as well. Check it out. You put the steel poles through the holes in the entry gable. As you see there, you might need to bang the top with a mallet or your hand if you could pull down hard enough and get in there. If you go through and deburr the plastic where the holes are, it helps that metal tube go right through also, no problem. Anyways, you pull it all the way down to the bottoms where it fits in like the Legos, nice and easy. And then I usually lock the top and bottom, the little door locks on there, just to help hold it while I screw the screws inside. Anyways, so this one shows the header bar the way I like to put them on there because the locks catch easier when you do it that way. That's just how I do them. So then you just go through, it's pretty much holding itself at this point. I use that little ladder on the doors. From the other side you couldn't see the ladder, but the doors were being held by the ladder. They were leaning against that little ladder that you see there. So that's my little trick on how to do the doors. And you also want to make sure this part right here I'm showing you, when you put these three screws in, that there's holes on the other side that you can drill into as well. If you don't see a hole there and you're just going to put the screw in and just drill into an area, you see a pre-drill hole when you look through that first hole of the entry gable. and just make sure they go right into the pre-drill holes. It should line up nice and perfect. And here we jump over to the small entry gable, and you put that on in the same way. You have a little groove there that drops into the notched trusses that were inserted earlier and installed. So you just kind of push a little to the left, push a little to the right, adjust it so that it drops right there into that channel, as you see there. Nice. That one drops into the channel on the notched truss that you assembled earlier. And I unlock the door so we can see what it looks like from the inside, but then I carefully shut that door and put the lock as well. And you don't want to have your windows inserted on the door. I do that last. Put the windows in last when it's completed, so I can utilize putting my arm through and locking that, or for whatever reason you need to be on the other side, put your arm through the windows. It's always a good thing. Anyways, you lock the top of the lateral gable into the little groove of the small entry gable, and you just put one screw right in there to hold it. That helps everything hold perfectly. Alright, once again, mission complete on the entry gables. If you like what you see here, this is a completed shed. Beautiful, looks great. Please subscribe. It's RubberToe Assembly, another fine video. Hope this helps you guys. End result. Alright, RubberToe over now. Thanks, guys.